Well, our relationship goes way back. It goes back as far as when I was a young patrolman. My area that I worked as a young patrolman was the very area that I started the program on North 13th Street.
During the course of the 80s, 90s, that area was blighted with a lots of crime, lots of drug activities, and several other illegal things that were going on.
Back in the mid-90s, we had about 4 murders in an area there of North 13th Street.
Mrs. Gladys Abar was a retired nurse and lived in the area of 13th Street. And Mrs. Abar had witnessed several children brutally killed from drug transactions. And then later, within a week, called myself and spoke with me about seeing what could be done to get some help and to better this community, and more so to sort of take the community back.
Andrew and I were part of a small group called the Bill Wright Breakfast Group. And part of why we would meet every other month for breakfast, was to talk about race relations in Abilene. So we had a picnic out at Bill Wright's ranch in Merkle. It was right after these 4 shootings. And Andrew said, surely there is something we can do.
Melvin Martin was chief of police at that time. So I shared the story with him about Mrs. Gladys Abar. From that we began to meet, discuss on ways and means that we could organize and to better the efforts in getting things changed.
And we would begin having monthly meetings at the various churches. Community Foundation was involved, setting those meetings up, providing the food, and also I wanted them to really take the lead. And then while that was going on, Brother Andrew was meeting with some of the neighbors like Ms. Abar and others themselves, trying to come up with things that could happen to improve that situation. As a result of all of that, we ended up with strategies, and at the very end, toward the very end, everybody agreed that we needed to have a group to continue on after we're completed. And so Brother Andrew and several others met with the foundation. The Community Foundation helped them with their paperwork to become a nonprofit. And that now has continued on. It is still ongoing, still a successful, viable program. And North 13th Street, if you drive down North 13th Street today, you would not recognize that at one time it was a drug-ridden area.
He is a courageous guy. I mean, for a number of years, he was one of the most significant leaders we had in our community. Andrew and a guy named Pastor Lewis years ago were part of NAACP here in this area. And so they would go to church Sunday morning and spend the balance of the afternoon around the region addressing various issues. And so a mentor of mine and a mentor of many, but Andrew's always been at the forefront. He could choose to live anywhere in the community, but he lives in the ICANN community because he feels so connected to that neighborhood and to that community.
Our relationship goes way back. It has been a good one, and I've been able to see what the Reverend Penns can do for our city.
I take no credit. I really don't toot my own horn. One of the ultimate goals when I returned to Abilene, to live in Abilene after leaving in a negative attitude and feeling about Abilene, my promise was to myself as well as to God that I would help make a change. I still feel that there's more work for me to do. I'm at an age now where I'm not moving as fast and as vigilant as I would like to, but as I continue, I'm mentoring to younger men and women to try to get them to take the mantle and to continue help in making Abilene a livable place, a safe place, family-oriented place, and then more so just to be proud to say I was a part of it.